followers uses Plumbing Code Part 6 playlist 1000 questions and answers multiple choice quiz. Video tutorial questions number 101 to 120. This is brought to you by University of Cebu Civil Engineering. 101. How many sets of approved plumbing plans, data and specification will retained by the administrative authority? A. 2 sets, B. 1 set, C. 3 sets, D. 4 sets. B. 1 set. 102. How many sets of approved plumbing plan, specification and data will retain to applicant and owner? A. 2 sets, B. 3 sets, C. 4 sets, D. 1 set. A. 2 sets. 103. How many sets of plans shall be kept or retained to a job site at all times while the work is in progress? A. 3 sets, B. 2 sets, C. 1 set, D. 4 sets. C. 1 set. 104. A plumbing permit issued shall expire and become null and void if the plumbing work authorized therein is not commenced within blank from the date issued. A. 2 years, B. 1 year, C. 6 months, D. 1.5 months. B. 1 year. 105. Commercial standard length of a ductile cast iron. A. 6 meters, B. 3 meters, C. 4 meters, D. 5 meters. A. 6 meters. 106. The plumbing work is suspended or abandoned at any time after having been commenced for a period of A. 120 days, B. 180 days, C. 60 days, D. 90 days. A. 120 days. 107. In any case of renewal of a plumbing permit from the sanction due to expired permit, what will be the equivalent fee to be paid? A. Whole original contract, B. 1/4 of original contract, C. 1/2 of original contract, D. 3/4 of original contract. C. 1/2 of original contract. 108. Where shall be a registration number in a round-shaped seal be placed? A. Upper portion of the round seal, B. Center below the name, C. Upper center of the round seal, D. Lower portion of the seal. B. Center below the name. 109. Where shall be the word registered and licensed master plumber in a round-shaped seal be placed? A. Upper portion of the seal, B. Center of the round seal, C. Upper center of the round seal, D. Lower portion of the seal. A. Upper portion of the round. 110. Where shall the name of registered and licensed master plumber in a round-shaped seal be placed? A. Upper portion of the round seal, B. Center of the round seal, C. Upper center of the round seal, D. Lower portion of the seal. C. Upper center of the round seal. 111. An organization primarily established for purposes of testing to approved standards. A. Administrative authority, B. Approved testing agency, C. Authority having jurisdiction, D. Plumbing official. B. Approved testing agency. 112. It includes the building official, the commission, the board where it can establish and authorize and to administer and enforce the provision of RA 1378. A. Administrative authority, B. Plumbing official, C. Approved testing agency, D. All of the above. A. Administrative authority. 113. The flow of water, other liquids, mixtures or substances into the distributing pipes of a potable water supply from any source other than from its intended source. A. Back siphonage, B. Back pressure, C. Backflow, D. Backflow connection. C. Backflow. 114. occurs due to an increased reverse pressure above the supply pressure. Examples: pumps, boilers, gravity, or other source of pressure. A. Backflow preventer. B. Back pressure backflow. C. Back siphonage. D. Backflow connection. B. Back pressure backflow. 115. The flowing back of used contaminated or polluted water from a plumbing fixture or vessel into a water supply pipe due to negative pressure in such pipe. A. Back siphonage. B. Back pressure. C. Back preventer. D. Cross connection. A. Back siphonage. 116. Any joint obtained by joining of metal parts which alloys will melt at a temperature higher than 449 degrees Celsius but lower than the melting temperature of the parts to be joined. A. Solder joint. B. Butt joint. C. Brace joint. D. Mechanical joint. C. Brace joint. 117. A groove vent pipe which starts in front of the extreme fixture connection on a horizontal branch and connects to the vent stack. C. Loop vent. A. Common vent. B. Circuit vent. C. Local vent. D. Relief vent. B. Circuit vent. 118. The part of the plumbing system designed and installed to serve more than one appliance, fixture, building, or system. A. Common. B. Supply. C. Chase. D. Interconnection. A. Common. 119. A room or space having a volume of less than 1.4 cubic meters with 250 kilocalories of the aggregate input rating of all fuel burning appliance installed in that space. A. Open space. B. Conditioned room. C. Confined space. D. Isolated space. C. Confined space. 120. An impairment of the quality of the potable water which creates an actual hazard to the public through poisoning or spread of disease by sewage, industrial waste, also defined as high hazard. A. Pollution. B. Contamination. C. Disease. D. Black water. B. Contamination. Plumbing Code Part 6 Playlist 1000 Questions and Answers Multiple Choice Quiz. Video tutorial questions number 101 to 120. This is brought to you by University of Cebu Civil Engineering.